and suddenly I understood what priceless really means. You're the treasure my heart recognized before my mind could understand. I saw something rare inside your soul and knew I had to hold your hand. No diamond could outshine you, no fortune could replace. You're the treasure my heart recognized the moment I saw your face. I have seen beautiful things that disappear beneath the sun. I watch people chase possessions, thinking that's where happiness comes from. I watch the world celebrate everything money can provide, but none of those shining things could ever make me feel alive. Then you came without a promise, without anything to prove. You simply brought your honest heart and gave me room to choose. There was something in your spirit that I couldn't put in words, a quiet kind of beauty that was deeper than the world. You didn't need to impress me, you didn't need a grand display. You made an ordinary moment feel like somewhere I could stay. And slowly I began to notice what my heart already knew. The rarest thing I'd ever found was standing there in you. I used to think a treasure had to sparkle in the light. Now I know the greatest riches can be hidden out of sight. It's the heart that stays beside you when the easy days are through. And every time I count my blessings, I keep finding you. You're the treasure my heart recognized, the gift I never knew I needed. You gave my lonely places warmth and made my guarded heart believe. I don't need a mountain of gold, I don't need a perfect view. If I have your hand inside my hand, I have more than enough with you. You're the treasure my heart recognized, and I will never take you lightly. Some things money cannot purchase, some love cannot be replaced. And if the whole world offered riches, I'd still choose what I have found, because nothing in this life is worth more than having you around. I treasure how you listen when my thoughts don't come out right, how you notice little changes before I say I'm not alright. I treasure every conversation, even the ones that have no plan. The way you make me feel understood without needing to explain. I treasure your imperfections, the little things that make you you. I don't need some flawless fantasy, I want something honest and true. I want the woman who can laugh when the day has gone all wrong. I want the woman who keeps moving when the road becomes too long. Your value is an imperfection, it's in everything you bring. The courage behind your kindness, the truth behind everything. And the more I get to know you, the more precious you become. You're not something I discover, you're someone I keep discovering. You're the treasure my heart recognized, the gift I never knew I needed. You gave my lonely places warmth and made my guarded heart believe. I don't need a mountain of gold, I don't need a perfect view. If I have your hand inside my hand, I have more than enough with you. You're the treasure my heart recognizes, and I will never take you lightly. every chapter that we knew, and I'll still see something priceless every time I look at you. So if someday someone asks me what the greatest wealth can be, I won't speak about possessions or the things the world can see. I spent so much time thinking wealth was something you could hold. Then love came quietly and changed everything I believed. I found my richest love in you, not in silver, not in gold. You gave my heart a reason to believe what can't be sold. If the whole world became mine, I'd still know what matters true, because all the wealth I ever need is the love I found in you. I used to think that having more would make the lonely places disappear. I thought a bigger dream, a brighter room, could silence every fear. I watched the world run after treasures that could never satisfy, while something priceless was standing right before my eyes. You didn't arrive with diamonds, you didn't promise me the moon. You simply gave me honesty and made my heart feel safe with you. There was peace inside your presence, something money couldn't buy. For the first time in a long time, I didn't have to wonder why. You showed me that a wealthy heart can live without a crown, that a woman with compassion can lift another person up. You made me value simple moments, the kind that don't make news. And somewhere in those quiet days, I found my richest love in you. Now I understand the difference between having and being blessed. A house can hold possessions, but love can give a heart its rest. So if I ever have to choose between the world and what is true, I won't need another answer. I'll choose the life I have with you. I found my richest love in you, and I don't need anything more. You are the kind of treasure that makes you never make me feel ashamed when I need to start again. You don't always have solutions, you don't pretend that you do. Sometimes you simply sit beside me, and somehow that gets me through. I treasure every little habit that belongs to only you. The way you laugh when you're surprised, the things you say when you're confused, the little moments nobody sees are the ones I keep the most. Because love isn't built from grand gestures, it's built from what we do when nobody knows. I treasure your determination, even when the road gets tough. I admire the way you keep believing when believing feels too much. You have a strength you never advertise, a beauty that doesn't need applause. And every day I know you better, I discover another cause to be grateful that our paths crossed. I found my richest love in you, and I don't need anything more. You are the kind of treasure that makes every treasure feel small. I could have every fortune, every beautiful thing in view, but none of it would mean a thing if I couldn't share it with you. I found my richest love in you, the kind no market can define. Your love became the currency that made my whole life shine. Let the world keep chasing gold, let them measure what they do. I've already found my fortune, and my fortune looks like you. If I found my richest love in you, I spent so much time thinking wealth was something you could hold, and love came quietly and changed everything I believe. I found my richest love in you, not in silver, not in gold. You gave my heart a reason to believe what can't be sold. If the whole world became mine, I'd still know what matters true. Because all the wealth I ever need is the love I found in you. I used to think that having more would make the lonely places disappear. I thought a bigger dream, a brighter room, could silence every fear. I watched the world run after treasures. Some people enter your life, and some people change the meaning of it. You're the rarest thing my heart has known, a love I never want to outgrow. In a world where everything can change, you remain my beautiful constant. I searched for something I could trust, and somehow love led me to you. You're the rarest thing my heart has known, and I thank life for bringing me through. Before you, I thought I understood what it meant to care for someone. I knew about attraction, I knew about holding on, but you showed me another kind of feeling, one that doesn't need to shout, a quiet certainty inside me that I couldn't live without. You made me notice precious little moments I used to rush straight through. A sunset through an open window, a song that reminded me of you, a simple conversation after midnight when the whole world had gone to sleep. Those moments became precious because they were ours to keep. I don't love you for an image that could fade beneath the years. I love the woman underneath it, the one who carries hopes and fears, the one who sometimes doubts herself, then finds the strength to rise, the one whose heart keeps giving even when nobody sees why. And I won't pretend that loving you means every day will feel the same. But even when the seasons change, I remember why I came. Somewhere beneath the changing world, there is a truth I know. The more I truly understand you, the deeper my love will grow. You're the rarest thing my heart has known, more precious than the dreams I used to chase. I could search through every corner of this world and never find another you. You're the kind of love that makes me want to become a better woman too. You're the rarest thing my heart has known, and I will never take you for granted. You're the rarest thing my heart has known, not because you're perfect every day, but because your heart is honest in a world that hides away. If life gave me 1,000 choices, I'd still know what to choose. I'd close my eyes, reach for your hand, and find my way back to you. I love the way you carry yourself when nobody is watching, the quiet strength inside your kindness, the compassion in your heart. You don't need to announce your goodness, it speaks before you do. And every time I see it, I understand more about you. I love the conversations where we forget to check the time, the unexpected little jokes that somehow become our favorite lines. I love the comfortable silence when there is nothing left to say. Two hearts sharing one quiet room at the end of a difficult day. I don't need a love that looks impressive from somebody else's view. I want the kind that feels like shelter when life becomes too loud, the kind that lets me be vulnerable without making me feel weak, the kind where even my silence still has something you can hear. You're the rarest thing my heart has known, ooh, more precious than the dreams I used to chase. I could search through every corner of this world and never find another you. You're the kind of love that makes me want to become a better woman too. You're the rarest thing my heart has known, and I will never take you for granted. You're the rarest thing my heart has known, not because you're perfect every day, but because your heart is honest in a world that hides away. If life gave me 1,000 choices, I'd still know what to choose. I'd close my eyes, reach for your hand, and find my way back to you. I wanna know what makes you hopeful when the future isn't clear. I wanna know what you are dreaming when nobody else can hear. I wanna understand your worries instead of telling you they're small. Sometimes love means listening before trying to solve it all. If you discover new ambitions, I'll make room for enough to help you try. Years from now, when we look backward, I hope we won't count what we own. I hope we'll remember conversations, places, laughter, things we've known. I hope we'll remember how we handled every unexpected turn, how the difficult seasons taught our hearts to understand. Maybe our favorite places will look different by then. Maybe our favorite songs will take us somewhere else. But I hope one thing remains, the feeling of being chosen. Life has given me many beautiful things, but none of them ever felt like home until you came along. Of all life's gifts, I choose you, not for what you have or do. If I had the world before me, I'd still reach my hand for you. Let the riches come and vanish, let the seasons change their view. Of all life's gifts I've ever known, the greatest one is you. I've seen mornings filled with sunshine, I've watched the ocean meet the sky, I've stood beneath 1,000 stars and wondered what could be more beautiful. I've held on to dreams I once believed would make my heart complete, but none of those magnificent things could make me feel what you do. Because beauty has a different meaning when there is someone to share it with. A sunset becomes a memory when your hand is holding mine. A quiet road becomes an adventure when we're walking side by side. Even an ordinary evening feels like something worth keeping. You taught me that happiness doesn't always make a sound. Sometimes it is a peaceful heart when the right person is around. Sometimes it is laughter in the kitchen, sometimes a glance across the room. Sometimes it is simply knowing someone is thinking about you. And if life offered me choices that glitter brighter than the sun, I would still choose the simple thing that makes my heart feel at home. Because I've learned that having everything means very little when you're alone. And the greatest gift I've ever received is the love we've made our own. Of all life's gifts, I choose you. Over everything I've ever known, over every shining promise, over every road I've walked alone. If the world placed every treasure at my feet and said, choose one, I'd leave the gold behind me, just to watch you smile again. Of all life's gifts, I choose you, and I'll choose you every day. Not because the world is perfect, but because you make me wanna stay. If tomorrow changes everything, there's one thing I hold true. Of all the gifts that life could give me, I would still choose you. I choose your honest conversations even when they're hard to hear. I choose the way you tell me truth without making me feel small. I choose your unexpected laughter, your stubborn little ways. I choose the woman who keeps growing through the changing days. I choose your dreams and your ambitions, even the ones that scare you. I wanna see you reach for things that once seemed impossible. I don't wanna be the person who asks you to dream less just so I can feel secure. I wanna stand beside your courage and remind you that you're enough. I choose the moments when you're tired, when you don't feel beautiful. I choose the days you question yourself, when confidence feels far away. I'll remind you of the strength I see until you can't see it too. Because loving someone completely means loving the parts they hide. Of all life's gifts, I choose you over everything I've ever known, over every shining promise, over every road I've walked alone. If the world placed every treasure at my feet and said choose one, I'd leave the gold behind me just to watch you smile again. Of all life's gifts, I choose you, and I'll choose you every day. Not because the world is perfect, but because you make me wanna stay. If tomorrow changes everything, there's one thing I'll hold true. Of all the gifts that life could give me, I would still choose you. There will be days when life gets heavy, when the plans don't go our way. There will be unexpected moments that test what we believe. But I don't want a love that disappears whenever comfort does. I want the kind that sits beside you until the difficult passes. If we ever have to start again, I'll start beside you. If we ever lose our direction, we'll find another road. If you need to change your plans, I'll listen before I judge. And if I need to grow myself, I hope you'll give me room. Because choosing someone isn't saying they'll never disappoint you. It's saying that when reality arrives, you won't run from the truth. It's learning when to speak softly, learning when to let things breathe, and remembering that two imperfect hearts can still build something beautiful. One day we may look behind us and see how far we've come. We'll remember all the little moments that never seemed important then. The meals, the walks, the laughter, the nights we stayed awake, the choices that seemed so ordinary but quietly shaped our lives. Maybe we'll have few possessions than we imagined when we were young. Maybe we'll have more. The world can keep its treasures. I already know what mine is. Your love is the gold I'll never trade, the one true wealth my heart has made. Let the world bring diamonds to my door, I would never ask for something more. If everything I own should fade, your love is the gold I'll never trade. I have seen the world put value on the things that catch the light. Beautiful cars and shining houses, promises dressed up bright, people running after numbers, trying to prove they're doing well. But I've learned a heart can be surrounded and still have no story to tell. Then you came into my life with no fortune in your hands. You gave me something far more precious than the world could ever understand. You gave me your attention, your patience and your trust. You made me feel that being loved was something beautiful, not luck. There is wealth inside your laughter, there is comfort in your voice. When I'm standing next to you, my heart doesn't need another choice. You don't have to buy me flowers or give me anything brand new. The simple way you love me is already more than enough. So if the world should tempt me with everything it has to give, I'll remember what your love taught me. The richest hearts are those that truly live. I could never trade the peace that I discovered next to you. Some treasures lose their value, but your love only grows. Your love is the gold I'll never trade, the treasure time can never take away. Even if the whole world offered me a fortune for your place, I'd walk away with empty hands and still feel rich with you. Your love is the gold I'll never trade, the kind that doesn't fade with age. No market could ever measure what your heart is worth to me. Let everything around us change. Your love is the wealth I'll keep. I treasure how you know my silence, how you hear what I don't say. You can tell when I'm pretending that I'm stronger than I feel that day. You don't always try to fix me, sometimes you simply stay. And somehow your quiet presence helps the darkness lose its weight. I treasure all your little habits, the things nobody else sees. The way you become completely yourself when you're finally at ease. The way you laugh at your own mistakes, the way you chase your dreams, the way you keep your heart open even after difficult things. You are richer than the moments when everything goes right, because when life becomes uncertain, you still carry your own light. That's the treasure I believe in, something no one can replace. A woman whose beauty becomes deeper every time I know her heart. Your love is the gold I'll never trade, the treasure time can never take away. Even if the whole world offered me a fortune for your place, I'd walk away with empty hands and still feel rich with you. Your love is the gold I'll never trade, the kind that doesn't fade with age. No market could ever measure what your heart is worth to me. Let everything around us change. Your love is the wealth I'll keep. If tomorrow brings us plenty, I hope we stay the same inside. If tomorrow brings us little, I will still remain beside you. Because I never loved your lifestyle, I love the woman underneath, the heart that deeper look at someone and see only the moment. I looked at you and somehow saw tomorrow. I saw forever shining in you, in the way your eyes held mine. Something deeper than the moment, something stronger than the night. I didn't know what tomorrow held, but somehow I already knew. Before forever had a name, I saw forever shine in you. There was nothing extraordinary about the place where we first met. No perfect music in the background, no scene I'd ever planned. But there was something in your presence that made the whole world slow. A feeling I could not explain, a knowing I couldn't let go. You weren't trying to impress me, you weren't asking to be seen. You were simply being yourself, and that was enough for me. I noticed how you listened, how your kindness filled the room. There was something in your spirit that felt familiar far too soon. I had known beautiful faces, I had heard beautiful words, but beauty can be temporary when there's nothing underneath. With you I saw something different, something rooted, something true. I didn't just see who you were, I saw who you could become too. Maybe forever isn't something we can promise from the start. Maybe it's 1,000 little choices made with an honest heart. But when I looked into your eyes, I felt something settle inside. A quiet voice that told me, this is someone you can build with. I saw forever shining in you before I knew what forever meant. I saw a love worth protecting, a love worth every moment spent. I saw mornings we hadn't lived, I saw roads we never knew. I couldn't explain the feeling, but I saw forever in you. I saw forever shining in you. Not perfection, not a dream. I saw someone I could grow beside, someone who could grow with me. And if the years should change us, I'll still remember what I knew the first time my heart recognized forever shining in you. I imagine little mornings, nothing glamorous or grand, just waking up beside you and reaching for your hand. I imagine conversations that would wander through the night, talking about the things we feared and the things that made us smile. I imagined your tired laughter at the end of a long day. I imagined us forgiving the little mistakes we make. I imagined new beginnings, plans that didn't always work, and two people learning slowly how to love without losing themselves. I didn't imagine perfection, I imagined something real, a love that could survive the moments when emotions weren't enough, a love that could say I'm sorry and make space for someone else's truth. That's the kind of forever I began to see in you. I saw forever in you. I saw forever shining in you. Not perfection, not a dream. I saw someone I could grow beside, someone who could grow with me. And if the years should change us, I'll still remember what I knew the first time my heart recognized forever shining in you. As I know you more completely, the feeling only becomes clear. You aren't someone I imagined, you're the person standing here. I've seen your strength and weakness, I've seen your joy and doubt, and every layer that you show me gives me another reason to stay close. I don't need you to be fearless, I don't need you to be strong each day. You can bring me all your uncertainty, you don't have to hide it away. I'll never call your tenderness something you should be ashamed to show. Some of the strongest hearts I've known are the ones that let themselves be open. And I wanna keep discovering who you'll become with time, because loving you isn't loving a picture frozen in my mind. It's choosing every new chapter as your story continues through. It's letting the future surprise me while still believing in you. Years from now, if someone asks me when I knew that you were special, I may not remember the exact day or every word we said, but I remember that feeling, that quiet certainty inside, the moment something in my heart stopped searching for somewhere else. I remember your beginning, but I love your every season. I watch you become more yourself. You're the prize I never knew I was seeking. I spent so much time searching for something. I never realized my heart was waiting for someone like you. You're the prize I never knew I was seeking, the answer I couldn't explain. I wasn't looking for a miracle, then you walked into my life. Now every road I traveled before feels like it led me to you. You're the prize I never knew I was seeking, the love I never knew I needed. I had dreams that kept me moving, I had places I wanted to go, I had plans written in my mind for a future I thought I knew. I believed that if I reached them, I would finally feel complete. Then you arrived so unexpectedly and changed what victory meant to me. You didn't come with fireworks, you didn't ask me to believe. You simply showed me who you were and gave me reasons to stay. There was something in your honesty that made pretending unnecessary. With you, I could breathe more freely, I could finally just be me. I had been measuring success by everything I could achieve, but you taught me that a full life is also about who you love. A person can reach the highest places and still have nowhere to rest. You became the quiet place where my heart could finally settle. I thought I was chasing a destination, but maybe I was learning the road. Every disappointment and wrong direction was teaching me what I should know. Then you appeared without warning, and suddenly it all made sense. Some blessings don't arrive announced, they simply become your happiness. You're the prize I never knew I was seeking, the treasure hidden inside my days. I wasn't searching for forever, but you made me wanna stay. If I could return to every road that brought me to this place, I'd walk them all again, just to find you the same way. You're the prize I never knew I was seeking, more precious than anything I planned. You gave my dreams a different meaning when you placed your heart in my hands. I thought I was looking for success, I didn't know what I would find. And love came quietly into my life and changed my definition of mine. I treasure the way you challenge me without trying to change my soul. You make me question old beliefs and encourage me to grow. You never ask me to be perfect, you only ask me to be true. And somehow that simple freedom makes me wanna give more to you. I love the way you celebrate things other people might ignore. A small achievement can become a reason to smile all evening. You find beauty in simple moments, and that has changed the way I see. A quiet meal can feel special when you're sitting next to me. You make me wanna become the kind of person love deserves, not because you demand perfection, but because your heart inspires. You remind me that compassion is a strength and not a weakness, and every day I understand more why your presence feels so precious. You're the prize I never knew I was seeking, the treasure hidden inside my days. I wasn't searching for forever, but you made me wanna stay. If I could return to every road that brought me to this place, I'd walk them all again, just to find you the same way. You're the prize I never knew I was seeking, more precious than anything I planned. You gave my dreams a different meaning when you placed your heart in my hands. I thought I was looking for success, I didn't know what I would find. And love came quietly into my life and changed my definition of mine. If tomorrow gives us challenges, I'll remember how we started, not because the beginning was perfect, but because it was unexpected. Love doesn't always arrive when the timing feels convenient. Sometimes it finds you while you're busy, becoming who you need to be. I wanna keep learning your language, the things your silence tries to say. I wanna notice when you're struggling, even when you tell me you're okay. I wanna celebrate your freedom, not make you afraid to change. Because if I truly love you, I should love your becoming too. And if you discover new dreams, I never call them distractions. I'll ask how I can support you while you chase what makes you happy. I don't wanna be the reason you ever have to shrink yourself. I wanna be the person who reminds you of your worth. Someday we may look behind us and see a road we couldn't see. We'll remember all the little choices that shaped who we became. Maybe some plans will have changed, maybe some dreams will have grown, but I hope we'll still be laughing about how little we once knew. If somebody asked me then, what was the greatest surprise, I won't talk about possessions or the places we arrived. I'll tell them about a woman who appeared without a warning and made me understand that sometimes the best things aren't the things we search for. before. The things we own can fill our hands, but the right love can fill our whole life. Nothing I own is worth more than your love. Nothing I could find could ever be enough. Let the world keep counting what it has. I'll be counting every moment that we share. If tomorrow takes the things I knew, I'll still have something priceless. I have you. I used to dream about possessions, things that looked impressive from afar. I thought success was measured by how high you could climb. But life has a funny way of teaching what really matters in the end. Sometimes everything you chase still leaves you wanting something more. Then I found myself beside you, and the noise began to fade. There was peace inside your presence that no purchase could create. You didn't need to give me anything to make me feel complete. Your company became the comfort I didn't know I needed. I started seeing beauty in the simplest parts of life. A quiet meal around the table, your laughter at the end of the night, a conversation in the doorway, a gentle touch upon my hand. I realized that being loved can be richer than having plans. So if I ever lose the things that once made me feel secure, I'll remember what your love has shown me. I was never rich because of those. Real wealth is having someone whose heart feels safe to know. And when I look at you, I know exactly what I have. Nothing I own is worth more than your love. No treasure could compete with what we are. I could fill a room with diamonds, but they wouldn't warm my heart. Let the world offer me everything. Let the finest riches come. I'd still choose one honest moment with the woman that I love. Nothing I own is worth more than your love. No possession could replace your place, because things can lose their meaning, but your love becomes deeper with age. If I have to leave the world with nothing, let me leave with this truth. I was blessed beyond measure, because I got to love you. I treasure how you make me laugh when I'm taking life too seriously. How you bring a little sunlight into days that feel too heavy. I treasure every little story you tell me about your past, the pieces of your life you share that help me know your heart. I treasure your determination, even when the road is rough. I see the way you keep believing when believing gets too hard. I see the woman behind the smile, the strength beneath your grace, and every hidden part you show me makes me love you even more. You don't have to be perfect to be precious in my eyes. You don't have to hide your struggles or apologize for every scar. I want the truth, not an illusion. I want the woman who is real. with age. If I have to leave the world with nothing, let me leave with this truth. I was blessed beyond measure, because I got to love you. I wanna protect the little things that make our love feel alive. The conversations we keep having, the reasons we still smile. I wanna remember that a relationship needs more than beautiful words. It needs patience in the silence, and kindness when we're hurt. If you ever feel uncertain, I'll never make you feel alone. If you need a little breathing room, I'll respect the space you need. And if I make a mistake, I hope you'll tell me what you feel. I'd rather face an uncomfortable truth than build our love on something unreal. I don't wanna measure us by what other people think. Our happiness doesn't need an audience. Our love doesn't need applause. As long as we can look at each other and know we're being true, then I already have something the whole world could never give me. One day these hands may hold far fewer things than they do now. The places we once dreamed about may become memories somehow. The clothes may fade, the photographs may age, the objects we once treasured may disappear with time. There are things the world can offer, and then there are things only one heart can give. I'd rather have you than the whole world. I'd rather have your head than a crown. Let the riches of the earth surround me. Your love is what I want around. If everything could be mine tomorrow, I still know what I'd choose. I'd rather have you than the whole world, because nothing compares to you. I've watched the world chase after things that sparkle in the sun. I've seen people sacrifice their peace to prove that they have won. But winning never meant much to me when there was no one there to share. A room can be filled with beautiful things and still feel empty in the air. Then you came and changed my vision, made the simple feel complete. Suddenly a quiet evening became my favorite place to be. A conversation on the doorstep, your laughter after dark, the way you look at me so gently when you see beyond my guard. I don't need a perfect palace if your heart isn't inside. I'd rather have a humble shelter where we never have to hide. Because home is not a building, it's a feeling you create. And somehow every time I'm with you, I feel I found that place. So if the world should place its treasures right before my eyes, I won't confuse their temporary shine with something that survives. I know what keeps me grounded, I know what makes me whole. Your love is worth more to me than anything I the world can't replace you. I love the way you make me notice things I used to overlook. A morning cup of coffee, a favorite song, a quiet afternoon. You remind me that happiness doesn't always need a crowd. Sometimes it lives in silence, where two hearts feel safe. I love your little imperfections, the expressions that you make, the way you sometimes change your mind, the choices that you take. I love the woman who keeps learning, who refuses to stay still. You make me wanna keep discovering what tomorrow has to give. And if your dreams become much bigger, I'll never ask you to shrink. I'll stand beside the woman who is brave enough to dream. Because loving you means wanting more than just your time with me. It means wanting you to flourish and become all you can be. I'd rather have you than the whole world. I'd rather have your heart than gold. I'd rather share a simple life with you than have everything alone. Let the world keep all its riches, let them build the highest view. If I have to choose just one thing, I'll always choose you. I'd rather have you than the whole world. I'd rather hear you call my name. No treasure could replace the way your love has changed my heart. If everything I dreamed of vanished, I'd still have something true. I'd rather have you than the whole world, because the world can't replace you. There may be days when we're exhausted, when the future feels unsure. There may be plans that fall apart and leave us wanting more. But I don't want a love that only stays when life is easy. I want the kind that learns to breathe when everything gets heavy. If you stumble, I'll remember you're still human just like me. If I stumble, I hope you'll offer the same grace patiently. We don't have to win every argument to prove that love is strong. Sometimes the strongest thing we do is admit when we are wrong. I wanna build our relationship on trust we can depend upon, not on perfect appearances or promises we can't hold. Let us be honest with each other, even when honesty is hard, because something real is worth protecting, and I know what you are worth. Years from now, when we're remembering the dreams we had when we were young, I hope we laugh about the moments when you thought we knew it all. Maybe we'll have stories from places we once wanted to see. Maybe we'll have memories of the ordinary days. And if I had to choose again, after every year we've lived, some beauty catches the eye, but the kind that reaches the soul becomes impossible to forget. You're the beauty I never wanna lose, the sweetest truth my heart has known. Not just the beauty in your eyes, but the woman you've become. If the years should change your face, I'll still see what first drew me close. You're the beauty I never wanna lose, the one my heart will always choose. I remember the first moments when your presence caught my eye. There was something in your expression that I couldn't pass aside. But the more I came to know you, the more my vision changed. I stopped seeing only beauty and started seeing your strength. I saw the way you care for people, even when nobody knows. I saw you carry difficult moments without letting your spirit close. I saw you chase your dreams with the courage you rarely mention. And suddenly your outer beauty was only part of the picture. I love the woman underneath it, the thoughts behind your smile, the way you question everything before you choose your path. I love your honest imperfections, the parts you sometimes conceal, because when you let me see them, I know the love between us is real. Beauty isn't frozen in the photograph, it changes as we grow. It lives inside the choices that nobody else will know. And if I have the privilege of walking beside you through the years, I'll keep discovering new reasons to hold you even closer. You're the beauty I never want to lose, not because you'll never change, but because every version of you will still be beautiful to me. When the years begin to leave their marks, I'll see the journey in your face. I love the woman time reveals, not the woman time replaces. You're the beauty I never want to lose, the love I want to protect. If the world forgets to notice you, I'll remind you you're enough. No mirror gets to measure what your heart has always been. You're the beauty I never wanna lose, and I'll choose you again and again. I wanna know your changing dreams, the things you're learning as you grow. I wanna hear about the places that your restless heart wants to go. I don't wanna hold you in one version of the woman that I knew. I wanna meet each new chapter and fall in love with you anew. There will be mornings when you're tired, when you don't feel beautiful. There will be evenings when the mirror shows a version you don't love. On those days I won't compare you to some picture in my mind. I'll remind you of the qualities that no mirror can define. Your kindness has a beauty that doesn't disappear with age. Your wisdom will become deeper as you turn another page. Your laughter may sound different, disappointed, let me know. When you're angry, let me hear. I'd rather know the honest woman than love a version built from fear. And when I make mistakes, I hope you'll never doubt my heart. I learned to listen more carefully. I learned to make a better start. Because loving someone deeply means protecting what is fragile. It means knowing that a careless word can leave a wound behind. I want us to keep the laughter that makes the hardest days feel light. I want us to keep the friendship that makes love feel like home. I want us to keep choosing kindness when pride will tell us otherwise. And I want every year between us to make our connection stronger. Someday we'll look at photographs of who we used to be. We'll laugh at our old hairstyles, our clothes and memories. We'll see two younger people who are learning how to love. And maybe we'll be amazed by everything that came after. I look at you across the room and recognize the same heart. Different years, different stories, but the same beautiful soul. I won't wish for yesterday. I'll be grateful for today. Because every season with you. I want my last breath to know your love. I don't wanna count love by how many years we are given. I want to measure it by how deeply we live them. I want my last breath to know your love, my final heartbeat to remember you. When there is nothing left to hold on to, let my soul still reach for you. I don't need forever promised. I just need this love to stay. I want my last breath to know your love the same way it knows you today. I have thought about the meaning of a love that truly lasts. Not one that lives inside a moment, not one trapped inside the past. I think it's found in little choices, in the patience that we show, in the courage to keep opening when it's easier to close. I don't want to spend our lifetime waiting for the perfect scene. There is beauty in the ordinary, in the spaces in between. The morning when you're half awake, the evening when you're tired, the little look you give me that says everything I require. You don't have to promise magic, changing conversations, your new ambitions and your plans. I wanna keep discovering you long after I understand. Maybe you'll find a different passion that you never thought you'd chase. Maybe I'll discover something that completely changes me. I hope we give each other freedom to become what we were meant to be, without confusing independence with the absence of intimacy. There will be days when we're exhausted, days when neither one has much to give, but maybe love becomes most precious when we simply choose to live through the quiet imperfections, through the moments that feel plain, because a life isn't made of highlights, it's made of everything between. I want my last breath to know your love, my final heartbeat to remember you. When the years have changed our faces, I'll still recognize what's true. I want my last breath to know your love, not because I'm afraid to go, but because loving you completely made this life worth knowing. I want my last breath to know your love, the final warmth beneath my skin. And if I get one final moment, let me spend it looking at you again. If there are things I haven't told you, I don't wanna wait too long. If I hurt you without meaning to, I wanna make the wrong things right. If I've ever taken for granted how much your presence means, then let me say it while I'm here. You are more than just a dream. You became part of my mornings, part of the thoughts I carry home. You made a space inside my life where I no longer feel alone. And I don't say that lightly, because I've learned what loneliness costs. Your love didn't simply find me, it reminded me what I'd lost. I had forgotten how to hope for something gentle and sincere. Then you gave me room to breathe and made tomorrow feel less unclear. No, I don't need a perfect future, I only need an honest one. A future where we keep becoming without forgetting where we're from. So when my hair has turned to silver, when my steps are no longer